Hello and welcome to the End-to-End Football Podcast. You're here with myself, Abs. Yes, I'm still putting FA Cup champions because we are until we lose it. Here with obviously Kuda, who's still putting European League champions there. And then with Sean. I swear you did win something this year before I say something stupid and I get cussed out.
Yeah, he did one League Cup, innit?
Yeah. So we're all winners on this show. That's why
This
I
guy
like
forgot, boy. We had a pod. One of our last pods. We were sending shots because we said, "Did your team win something at Wembley this year?" I mean, not many people could really answer that question. Still,
well,
it was a bit of crickets going around, boy. All I was hearing was, we pushed.
yeah.
Okay.
You know them certain fans that out here they've been cheeky all season and still have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, talking us.
Yeah. Fucking was, bro, not winning nothing again.
You know them ones there, they're not like us.
Oh my. What's up, the trophy skank, yeah?
Yeah.
You can only do it if your team won a trophy last year.
We say in the upper room.
Man said trophyless N-words need to stay their ass outside. Oh, mad. This is not even the subject of today's pod. Crazy.
We got it out the way because I've been waiting to do that for a while. This international's got me a bit off topic. You know what I mean? I'm glad to bring it back, bro. I'm glad to bring it back.
Man, I'm just loading up the shots, boy. Crazy.
Yeah, it has to be done, man. I never forget.
But yeah, boy.
Never forget. Yeah, man. Talking about the Euros. As our title said. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm not going to start with England because I'm going to go sideways on that one. Just because I have to. That's what I have to say. Yeah, I have to go
which one are you going to start with then?
Let's start with France because
I can see you going sideways with France as well, but you know what I mean?
You know what? I'm not going to, right? Biasness because I am supporting them, right? But let's just say this ain't the France that I like to support. This is drab.
What are you saying? They're missing your boy,
brother. Do I even have to say it? Look at that dry midfield, bro. They've got Kante doing the defensive work and the attacking work because Griezmann can't do nothing.
You know what? Yeah, before we even go into individuals, let's just deep the fact that they have scored 3 goals, I believe. 2 own goals. And a penalty. This is how they're in the semi-finals. 2 own goals and a penalty. Semi-finalists.
Can I just throw something?
Thinking up the joint.
I agree to everything you're saying. But does this show how good they are? Because they haven't even woke up and they're in the semi-finals, bro.
You know what, yeah? If England didn't exist out of road, you know what I mean? I'd have said, yeah. This is the stuff. This is the stuff of champions. You know what I mean? You get the job done without playing well. But then if I say it for France in this tournament as a vacuum, then I have to say it for England.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
You know I beg to differ with you.
But that's why, because I know what you're going to say. I said in this tournament as a vacuum, because you're going to try and bring up World Cups and stuff.
No. Yeah. But I'm going to say, look at the opposition that France are playing.
You might have wheeled out back still. You know what? I have you right there, because I tell you what, if England played Portugal, they're getting the hell out of here. Homelander or no Homelander. England out. Do you know what I mean?
Homelander would have probably scored, bruv.
Yo, the way their defense is playing, John Stones, do you know what? Yeah, I can't wait to get to England, you know what I mean? Because I've got some agendas to run with. But anyway, let's stick to France, yeah? Let's stick to France, because Mbappe, big man. and this is the thing with me. Yeah?
Hey, you know what? Are you worried?
No. Hold on. Let me cook it. Yeah. Mbappe, big man. I watched you, and this is how nasty I am. Man. I'm bringing you back to the Champions League.
Ooh.
That semi-final, both legs against Scotland. You got dunked on by Jordan Sancho.
You know what? I don't know if I can back that.
Mr. No apologizing to his manager, yeah, had a better games, and he didn't even play that well in that one.
Okay, yeah, cool. Good. I'm glad
he was. Hold on. I'm not interested in your United agendas, but
Yeah.
Sancho played better. His best one was against Atletico. I think that was the best, or the best I saw anyway. But even in the PSG one, again, this is supposed to be the best player in the world. Rise. Okay, we can come out here and say, you know what, PSG are dead. Blah 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 blah. They're a mess. This, that, and the other. What can he do? Fair enough. We move over to France now. Yeah, you got coming into the tournament. Most people are like, yo, you look at that France team. It looks a bit stacked. Yeah, no one's saying, oh, you look at that France team, he ain't got no help. Everyone's saying, yo, the France team is looking stacked. But all I'm watching, yeah, all I'm seeing, and this is going to be nasty work, yeah, but all I am seeing, yeah, is a Vavavoom Dan James, yeah, because brother,
Ooh.
is it just yeah? That's what I've seen in this tournament. Is Vavavoom Dan James with a little bit more physicality, bro? Because everything is, it's like he's doing the FIFA thing. Step over, little sprint. Step over, little sprint. Yeah, the link-up play dead. He's had chances, good chances. Yeah, and I'm not even saying score, but you ain't even had the ball. You ain't even got it on target, big man. Yeah, you had that next one where it was I mean, it shouldn't have even been a chance. Yeah, but just because he's so fast, I can't remember who he was against. He was in the group stages anyway. 1-on-1, I'm like, best player in the world category. That's cash money. 1-on-1 with the keeper. That's going in.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember this one.
I know.
You remember that one, innit? Big man.
Yeah. I was more shocked to see
brother. Even my guy Vinicius would have scored that, and that's a man that used to miss sitters.
Was it? Yeah. It wasn't Denmark, was it?
Whoever it was, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've seen man like Vinny in that position this year, and he's tucked it away every single time. And Vinicius is nowhere near a finisher like Mbappe. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he's better than them, but what I'm saying is this man's form in the latter stages of the Champions League and going into this tournament, by his standards, smelly.
It might be the mask that's throwing them off, bro. The dynamics and all that.
That's what he says. The wiring is a bit off, yeah.
Yeah, right. Do you remember when? Like, let me just throw in another analogy here. Remember when Wilder got knocked out by a thing? He said his suit was a bit too heavy, innit?
Oh my god!
The mask is a bit too heavy.
Oh my god! That's never a comparison. Yo, that does not help the man's case at all.
That's nasty work. But that is nasty. But yeah, so I'm looking at them thinking, yo, you're not looking that good. Levels, I think Dembele's look better than him, and Dembele is rubbish.
Oh, Dembele is rubbish.
Yeah, and he missed chances. But bro, last game he came on against Portugal, he had an impact. Bro, he won man of the match from the bench, and he deserved it. He deserved it. He posed more of a threat. Do you know what I mean? He deserved it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, if you're the talisman, you're supposed to do more. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And then another guy that's going under the radar. And you know what? I know I spoke to you about the Holy Trinity before. I'm going to explain to the people there's what I call the Holy Trinity of protection in football. Yeah, and there's the three leaders in this team. Yeah, you got Musiala, Pedri, Phil Foden. All of them great players. Let's not get it twisted. It's not about how good they are. But you see these three brothers, when they play well, everybody's singing. When they ghost, do nothing, crickets. No one says nothing. It never happened. We never saw it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then they might have 2 rubbish games, come back, have a good one. This is why he's so underrated, you know. This is why this guy is but we forget the 2 games where man was quite dead. Another man I'm going to add to that now, yeah. And he has been chief, but actually he's got a bit more corn, a little bit. Griezmann.
He has no protection.
Antoine Griezmann. Big man. This one is from the media and the commentators, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
He has nothing himself.
I've had the commentators, yeah, they corned off Dembele in the group stages, yeah. The commentators, as I was watching, right? Rightfully so, right? I've heard them corn off Mbappe as well, rightfully so. But Griezmann, it's been silent, and this guy has been smelly. Smelly. You know what? I'm just gonna put this up just briefly.
No, don't. No,
That's
you see
funny.
the thing is, yeah.
I'm just putting that up, and I'm gonna take it away, and I'm gonna carry on.
When someone's mad, you don't feed their madness by allowing them to our program, bro. That is up there.
But not Griezmann, and Griezmann usually plays very well for France here. And actually, to be fair, even in La Liga this year, he was good. But I don't know who this is. He's been dead. He's been folding like.
The thing is, the pressure is on Griezmann to create, right? Because obviously they've lost one big creator. And the worst thing is, Mbappe's already come out with that excuse. I said, do you know what? We kind of miss him because when he's on the pitch, I don't have to think. I just run, he'll find me. Now we have to change. We have to change the way we play because we're playing without him. That's what Mbappe said before the Portugal game, right? And I know why he was saying it because I've been watching Griezmann and I've been like, where's the creativity?
So
where's
basically,
anything?
Yeah, but then basically you're saying that your teammates are dead, then, isn't it? That's what you're saying. You're saying none of them have got
what you was saying.
That's what you're saying. You're saying that your teammates ain't got their
Now
ability.
the thing is, Mbappe has no reason to. Mbappe, unfortunately, there's no excuses for his performances, right? I don't care how creative the guys behind you are. You have got the ball enough times to make a difference, and you've choked. Yeah, but he is right because that midfield. When I'm seeing Kante run for. Kante wins.
Kante's more forward. Kante's more forward. Though. You look at the way they played there. Like let's say the last game, right?
Yeah.
Chouameni was sat back most of the game,
and
even though he likes to do shoot on sight. I don't know what. Don't. You better not do that in Madrid, bro. Allow that, bro. He keep that to France, bro. Because the amount of times I see that brother shooting, relaxing it. Camavinga as well.
He's probably taking out his frustrations that he can't shoot.
Yeah, he can't shoot.
He knows if he shoots like that,
no way.
That's it. He's holding bench, isn't it?
Yeah,
so he knows.
He knows it's long. But Camavinga came on again. He's another defensively minded player, even though he can go forward a bit, but he's predominantly defensively minded. Yeah. And then you've got Kante, who is traditionally defensively minded. But Kante seemed to me like the midfield with the most freedom. And Kante was in the most attacking areas of the 3 players in midfield, good areas. But he gets there and then he can't do anything.
But this is my point.
And I'm like, and that's what I posted. Like this guy is a plus because he comes back and gets his tackles in, but he's also a problem because he's on the ball too much.
But Kuda, this is the problem. It's where he starts his run from and how he gets there that's winding me up because he is half the time he's winning the tackle or tracking someone back before Camavinga, Tchouameni, Rabiot, which I hate this player, bro. I hate when people talk about him like he's good. Rabiot or whatever his name is.
Tomorrow. He's gonna be back tomorrow, right?
Oh, bro, he's rubbish player, right? Kante will go beyond them to defend, then run past them and run past Griezmann to get in an attacking position. And then people are wondering why he's miskicking it or he's kicking it softly. The man's knackered. Do you see where he's come from? But this is the thing.
I hear that, but then I think you're kind of giving him too much of an excuse there because you're making out like some of his bruv. He is not supposed to be in those positions here because the amount of times 100%. I've seen him just outside the box here, and he doesn't know when to release the ball. He picks the wrong side, to pass the ball to. Like, come on.
Oh my god. I don't know why I'm surprised by his takes anymore, to be honest.
So
I don't know why.
For me, Kante is in too many positions here. And also, like I said, Mbappe to me is another problem as well because, yes, I know Mbappe, he likes to come in on that left side. But when I'm watching him, I can clearly see, like, you're not a winger, really. You're just out there because you're fast. You know what I mean? And you don't want to play in the middle because in the middle, it's harder to, get
100%.
And navigate from that area. But really and truly, the wing play, unless if it's a transition situation. He's not a Dembele where it's like, I'm standing still, you got two man here, let's try and dribble. Do you know what I mean? Or traditional wingers. Yeah, that's not his game. And he's just dying out there. And then they're playing these clowns in the middle. That Thuram is a joke.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm glad you brought him up. He was my next. You know how bad it is? I went into just to check the squad again because I wanted to go who their options are. But yeah, Thuram. He's living off his dad's name and his team's glory.
Like, and the thing is, if Deschamps is going to have this negative vibes of this negative midfielder he's playing here, with Rabiot, Tchouameni, and Kante, if you're going to do that, yeah, I would say, big man, tell Mbappe, big man, play in the middle, bro. Play in the middle, bring Coleman in, bring two Dembele in, real wingers that can at least try and create something from wide. If you're not going to get no creativity from the middle, because you're not going to get no creativity from the middle with Tchouameni, Camavinga, and Kante, bro.
I'll be honest. I think they need to throw. And I'm saying this, and I'm probably going to get stick for it, but I don't really care. I think they need to throw Giroud as a striker, Mbappe off the left, and then someone off the right. That could be Dembele, that could be Conan, that could be just anyone, right? But their midfield has to change because it can't be Griezmann.
Look at the other options.
It can't be Griezmann. He's not good enough.
Yeah, but then this is what I'm saying. So you take out Griezmann, then what are you going to do? Bring in Rabiot, Camavinga, or Southern Fofana. He's not brought any attacking mids, has he?
You know what? I'm just looking through the team.
He's got about 75 DMs, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, like, what has he done?
Come on.
He didn't take Fekir, did he? Oh, bro, this squad is too big. There's no way this is what it is, because this squad is massive. Yeah, nah, I don't know what he's done, man. I don't know what he's done. This man is. If this guy scams a trophy with playing the football he's playing, I mean, do you know what? The French media and the French fans are calling him a coward for some of the choices he makes.
Bro, and the problem is though, he could do it. You know what I mean? Spain on paper, or not on paper, but really on the way they've played this tournament should beat them. Yeah? But these men have been quite strong defensively, and bloody hell, you should be because you're playing 3 DMs. Yeah. So you know what I mean? I shouldn't be giving you credit for being strong defensively. They could sit back and just, you know what I mean, get that ball to Dembele or Mbappe on the counter and cook Spain, because Spain ain't got no fast defenders, bro. Who's the fastest defender right now? Who is Spain's fastest defender?
I don't know. Carvalho's banned as well, isn't it?
Carvalho is not playing.
Yeah.
All their centre backs are slow. The fastest defender you're gonna have is Cucurella, and he ain't fast. To say that.
He's not, and he's going to be
Grimaldo. Anyway. Yeah, exactly, and Grimaldo is kind of fast, but he don't play, so he's on the bench.
So who's going to play instead of Camavinga?
Carvalho.
No, Carvalho. I mean,
who did he bring? Was it It's not Jesus Navas, isn't it? It might be. I think it might be Jesus Navas. You know.
Oh yeah, because he can't play right back, innit?
It might be Jesus Navas. Now look at that. Counter attack, and it's Jesus Navas against Mbappe. Like
Jesus,
they could, do you know what I mean? He could get along, and this is how they could scam their way. Yeah, you know what I mean. But this is how they could scam their way to a final: is sitting back. So if they can defend well, and I think
they are defending well. That's the annoying thing. They are defending well.
Say. You know, I think as well. You know, they can double up on Yamal on that side. They've got a fast left back.
Lucas Vasquez is there as well, apparently.
No, he didn't get called up.
Oh, he did it?
No.
Come on, you're dead info, brother.
yeah. Navas, blood. But what's his name? If he really wants to get defensive, he will put Mendy in to defend Yamal, because every time Mendy has played against Yamal, he's done well. But again, that means that you ain't got that threat that you have forward now. You've lost that threat. Do you get what I mean? So yeah. I don't know, man. But this guy is haram, bro. He would do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, he has no choice, bro. Because if he lets Yamal and Nico Williams run wild, it could be a problem, bro.
I think Nico Williams. I might be wrong, but I think Nico Williams is the one that could eat.
He's gonna, yeah.
Because on that side, I don't know about my man over there playing right back, Koundé. Yeah, he don't look real comfortable down there. Do you know what I mean?
And he relies on Kante to get back to help him.
Yeah, as well. He's gonna need a lot of help.
Bruv, you think, them 3 DMs he's gonna play in the middle? They're gonna be left wing back, right wing back, and one in the middle, right in front of the thing, blood. Because them man are gonna be running down them man's neck, and he knows it. But I think
But that's the thing, because Portugal tried that. Portugal even double teamed their right hand side. They had a lot of joy, still couldn't finish the job.
Nah. Yeah, but that's what happens when you got Perry Doku on that side, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Relax, man.
You know, but that's the Doku thing, isn't it? No, man. That's what happens, isn't it? See these Doku lights, bruv. You know what I mean? He looks nice, isn't it? Go past one player, go past another player. Whoa, yeah. Rubbish pass. Blah, rubbish shot. That's them man there to a T. Like, you know what I mean? And at the end of the game, everyone's like, oh, cause bad danger, blood. So sick. Yeah.
Portugal done that to themselves, boy. Portugal done that to themselves when they got knocked out, bro. You didn't want to take Ronaldo off. You didn't want to bring on anyone else. Yeah, hold that.
And took off a penalty taker.
Yeah, nasty work, and brought on João Cancelo, you know. Not João Cancelo, João Felix.
More players.
This is what happens when you bring on Cucks, blood.
Oh my!
But yeah, he is what it is.
You know what? You see when you said bring Giroud in, you know what? That does change the whole dynamics because now you got a man in the middle that's a target man that can hold the ball and will battle with them centre backs. Mbappe don't want that battle.
Is that the Giroud of old though? Because I haven't watched him anyway.
No, he's still doing the same thing.
Can he still do it though? I don't know you, bro. I don't trust you, bro.
No. I'm being honest. He's extra slow. He's still capable of doing exactly the same thing as always. He can still bag. He can still do the hold-up play.
Nah, we don't need him back, bro. They won a World Cup with him scoring 0 goals and playing. You know what I mean? He scored no goals in that World Cup.
But he did the other job.
But my thing is not about him scoring goals. My thing is, can he still do what he used to do? Because there's a bit of physicalness to it as well. Because look at Homelander.
Let me throw
Homelander is looking real silly out there.
Let me just throw something in there, yeah? What's Thuram doing? He's younger, he's fitter, he's fast. What's he doing?
He's rubbish, but he should really play that Colin Wani ahead of him. Not that he's much better, but he is better. He's better than
Colin Wani always wants to miss a chance that could finish the game off, bro. He winds me up.
At least he's getting a chance, but
he's always getting. But if you think about it, they've been putting Thuram there. Just move Thuram out the way. He's not good at any position. I don't even understand how he's in this squad, to be honest. Right? When I'm watching him play, I am confused at how he's in this squad. But Giroud will do the job. And he will set up on Mbappe.
It's mad, when you look at it, I think. Olise is in the under 21, what's it called, Olympic squad. And I'm like, he could easily be in this team. Olise. I said he could
100%. 100%.
How is he in the baby thing for the Olympics? I'm like,
100%.
He could easily be playing in it.
He should be
at the minimum in the squad, like especially ahead of man like Coleman and them man. Like, what are we talking about? He's gonna be benching him when he turns up and bucks him at Bayern anyway.
That's the worst thing.
And you know, Deschamps is so shameless here that my man is gonna bench him at Bayern, but he will still pick Coleman. Deschamps is like final form Southgate. Do you know what I mean? Southgate with the World Cup.
You know what? I'm gonna nod my head to that one because, bro, like for all the moments France gives us, right? Their football is usually drab. Their football is usually based on how open the opposition is.
Yeah. If
the opposition is attacking them, that's when France are like,
all right.
The best, and this is gonna sound nasty coming from me, but the best football I saw was when Pogba was there. The little time that Benzema came back, Mbappe. That was the best football I actually saw from France. They were doing some nice, you know what I mean, link up play and whatnot, but that didn't last too long anyway.
All right, I hear what you are saying, yeah. I hear what you are saying, but when can you say you've seen what type of game plan England have?
Oh, we can use that as a segue into England anyway. But all I said was final form, as in, you know what I mean?
He actually wins.
That's the super Saiyan, like, you know what I mean? The blue one. You know what I mean?
That's good form.
Like they show is exactly what Southgate is trying to be, but winning. Like I said.
Yeah. So now let's move to England. Yeah, sure. Let's let you intro this.
No. Don't let me intro this because
No, we want you to introduce, big man. you tell us, man. Set the pace.
You see, when we had this conversation, and I said to you, man, were telling me England have got the easiest side. I said, watch this, because these men are gonna make this hard work. And what's happened over the last 2 games that should have been easy wins?
Hard work.
Yeah. Last minute equaliser penalties on the game.
Bruv, this Southgate does my nothing, bruv. I sat there and I was thinking, bruv, when are you going to make a substitution? Why does it take for you to go behind, for you now to say, my thing is not working, let me slap in some next players now? Brother.
It's like he panics, isn't it? Goes into panic mode and he's like, whatever.
And then when you do make the substitutions and go against what you didn't want to do, what happens? You score. What's wrong with you? When you got to the final the last time against Italy, you didn't play this type of football and you made it to the final. So why are you adjusting now and just about scraping through games? It's like you won the game to go to penalties and extra time. What's wrong with you? And then when players are bad, you don't want to sub them off. But I know you want to sub them off in extra time and slap on
that's
every...
That's my part. I 100% want to go into that.
Yeah,
you know what? That part, I'm going into that part.
All right, cool.
I don't even want to say nothing about England except for that part.
Yeah, let me not go no further, yeah? But Kane should have been off that pitch from time. Foden should have been off that pitch from time. And to hear the commentators say, he's better than number 10.
I take back what I said. I need to talk about this guy as well. Because I forgot my training.
Do you mind, quick question, yeah? I don't know where you guys watch the game, so you guys might never be able to listen to the punditry in the halftime. I don't know if any of you guys heard the punditry halftime.
Well, Michael Williams or Richards and that.
Brother, they were talking like England were playing some Brazil football.
But
I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Listen, I was walking out the pub to go get a chicken burger, yeah? I heard Michael Richards going, Foden has been brilliant. This is exactly why we wanted to put him in number 10. I stopped on the door and I went, what? You know what? Let's keep going forward. I went forward. I said, no. Because if I sit here and listen to your nonsense, I'm going to miss my opportunity to buy food. I said, no. I'm just going to go forward. Because I know I'm going to hear some nonsense. I knew I was going to hear some nonsense. And immediately I texted the group chat and said, did I just hear them bigging up Foden's performance?
I thought I was watching a different game. I thought I was watching a different game.
Yeah. Brother,
it wasn't just Foden, but you were talking about the whole team saying that, this is a much better performance, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, is this the same game?
But he played good for 10 minutes. 10 minutes he played good for. 10 minutes. And then after that, he was stinking up the place. And I kept hearing the commentators, blah, 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 blah. So, it's mad when BBC... Whoa, who the hell? Wrong time to call me officer. Right? It's bad when the BBC put this, yeah?
Yeah, right.
The BBC studio, Gary Lineker, Rio Ferdinand, Michael Richards, and Frank Lampard are drooling over what they've just seen from England. It beggars belief. That was halftime analysis, It beggars belief. When someone writes that on a professional thing, they're trying their hardest to go, what the? I can't even swear. What the hell are these men watching? That's what they want
I couldn't believe it. And listen, I cast Lampard as much as anyone here, but I could tell Lampard was like, it's like he was forced. What's his name? Lineker was gassing it.
Michael
Richards was gassing it. Rio Ferdinand, Rio Ferdinand just goes with the wind. Whatever is happening that time, he just jumps on it. Yeah. And Lampard was like kind of hesitant, but he was just like, I don't want to be the Debbie Downer of the thing. You know what I mean? He didn't even have the kahunas of they needed like a Roy Keane who would have been like, Keane would have said, no, I know. What are you guys talking about? Like a Souness or something. You know what I mean? Them man there would have just been like,
Souness, he would have blamed Pogba.
I saw him at the stands in the other game. It's always fault. But yeah. But no, so I was listening to it and I was thinking, what are they actually talking about here? And your guy, Mr. Philip Foden, first game, what did we hear? You can't play him on the left. He's not comfortable. Blah, blah, blah. I said, all right. Next game, he was kind of coming in, but still swapping. Yeah, nothing happened. This game, there were 2 10s, and he was even the one towards the right-hand side. So he was like, this is your favorite position. Once again, we saw nothing. Yeah. Things seem to happen when you come off the pitch. I don't know why. It's very interesting, yeah. But here, I know you're going to cook Foden, so I'm not even going to go too much on that one. But my thing, my player that I think is the biggest problem for England is Harold Kane.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I think he's the biggest problem, right? There was a few times where Saka was England's best player by far, right? He's gone over that right side, done his cutback. Where's our striker?
Chilling midfield.
Yeah. He's there holding hands with Bellingham in there. What is this man doing? Yeah, the few times England get the ball on some kind of a break, he's not trying to go forward. He's spinning around, trying to find some beautiful pass for another runner. It's like, bruv, this ain't Tottenham, bruv. We don't need that. Yeah. So, Tony comes on. All of a sudden, it seems like there's more space. Why is there more space? Because the striker is dragging the defenders.
Do you know what? I would even slightly...
Even the 2 seconds that Watkins played, how different did he look?
Yep. Do you know what? I will even slightly correct you on that one, right? The space came about in the first... basically, the moment the opposition scored. And I was watching this thing with my brother and his wife, and I literally said, Kane has not been in the box once when either the fullbacks have it or the winger has it. So when you see them looking for a cross, there's no one in there. The moment the goal went in for Switzerland, the next 5 attacks.
Behave yourself.
I think he thinks you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, he's lost his mind, brother.
So the next 5 attacks from England, guess what Harry Kane was? Right in the box. And I literally looked at my brother and said, so why is he there now? Why didn't he come back into midfield like he's been doing this whole game? Right? And in that situation, it's fine if you want to come into midfield, right? But then that means Gareth Southgate, you need to encourage one of your midfielders to go beyond him and the other 2 wingers to not only go beyond him, but come inside. So that he comes in, if someone taps it to him, he taps back, through ball, Saka goes through. But you're not doing anything. You're leaving them bare. There's basically 5 men in midfield. No left winger, only the right or there's an option.
Do you know another thing as well? Yeah? Was it the first game that he brought Gordon on?
Yeah. No.
Right? And Gordon,
yeah,
or maybe the second, whichever game it was, one of the earlier ones anyway. Gordon came on and he had an impact, right? Then for some reason, he started to bring Eze on. Now, listen, Crystal Palace, Eze is my guy in that, yeah? But I'm sorry, but I've not seen anything Eze has done that puts him ahead of what Gordon can do on the left-hand side. Especially with what England are lacking right now, which is pace, people that can run in behind.
Well, Kuda,
right?
the first
I'm not understanding that.
The first problem, he's putting him as a wing-back. That's the first problem.
Yeah, but that's probably why he's playing him.
When did he play wing-back for Crystal Palace in the last 2 seasons? I'm confused. When did he become a wing-back? A left wing-back at that?
You know, the thing that bothers me with the whole thing is that he's bought Joe Gomez, and Joe Gomez has played left-back this season, and he's done well there. So I
played left-back more than anyone else in the squad, barring... What's his name? Shaw. Actually, maybe even more than Shaw.
Shaw's only given us 12 games this season. So
yeah, he has played left back the most in the whole squad, right? And again, like you said, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Nowhere to be seen. So why bring him?
He doesn't speak. I don't even know. Just I don't know.
Well, he's probably right because who's Mark Foden?
He's probably, I didn't even see that. I just saw Foden.
Mark Foden. Whoever Mark Foden is, I'm sure he played well, but Phil didn't. You know what I mean? Phil ain't played well, bro. And you know what? Yeah, he's Human's legends as well. You know, that's Wassing blood. Yeah, I'll never forget that, bro. Yeah, also Rooney. Yeah. All this talk about Kane and Bellingham. You know, you should be building the team around Foden. Build a team around what, blood? Build a team around a player that's never played well for England ever.
Do you know what craziest thing is, right? Sorry, because I've just pulled it up because you know what, I've had enough of this conversation, right? So I keep hearing Foden doesn't play on the wings. He doesn't play on the wings. He doesn't play on the wings. Well, he's played 10 games as a left winger, 15 games as an attacking midfielder, and 21 games as a right winger. So what do you mean he doesn't play on the wings for Man City? He plays on the wings. He plays on the wings more than he plays on the midfield. It's double. It's double. It's 31 games he's played on the wings. And 15 he's played in centre mid. So what do you mean he can't play? Oh, the style's different. No, you keep making excuses for my man.
It's nonsense, and this is where I was saying I was going to my genders, because some of the worst players, it's the Man City dons. Because, what do you always hear? Oh, yeah, Trent shouldn't play because defensively. Oh, yeah, Trent shouldn't play because even certain man on this panel as well. Yeah? Trent shouldn't play because defensively, yeah. Now the man that's there ahead of him, he's been there getting moved to by players I've never heard of. Players that are probably bronze players on Fat Chat on our team. Yeah.
You know what? Sorry. Let me put my hands up and say this. Yeah, Trent needs to get on the fucking pitch. He needs to get on the fucking pitch. I can't believe I'm saying this. He needs to go back to right back. Because when we're starting our attacks from the back, they need to give the ball to him and let him just whip a ball in. Let him whip a cross in. Something, bro. Because, bro, this character on the right back, if it wasn't for his speed, he's actually useless. He can't control the ball. He's not making the right decisions. His passing is awful. Going forward is a car crash.
And the goal they scored as well, yeah?
Bad market.
Oh, the goal they scored, yeah? If you watch the second leg when we played them at the Etihad, it's the same goal that Rodrigo scored.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a carbon copy of that, and he was in the same place doing the same foolishness. Mm-hmm. This is not new, yeah. This guy is rubbish. He is the definition of pace merchant. Yeah, if that phrase is ever in the dictionary, put his picture on there. Pace merchant, bro. He's got nothing else to his game, yeah. And when he goes forward, like when he does an overlap, yeah, I'm just like looking at him like Saka don't even bother, blood, because
nothing coming of it.
Yeah, that's just gonna die, bro. That movie's
going back to Saka.
And even when Saka, and because Saka's used to Arsenal, he's used to linking up with man. You know what I mean? I mean, Saka's got a good connection with Ben White. I had never seen Ben White play right back. Do you know what I mean?
It's not his position.
They signed him as a centre back, yeah, and even they got chemistry. Ben White's got like a few assists. This guy that's played right back all his life.
But know what's
he's looking at the centre back playing out wide. Like, what is going on here?
You know, it summed up for me. There was a game where he broke into the box and where he turned and he was in the box, he should have shot it.
Yeah.
And I think if Trent was there, he's hitting that on target.
Come on, man.
My man went to pass it. I was thinking, bro, what are you doing?
100%.
He's burying 100%. That. Man. He's absolutely burying that, yeah. And there's no way, man. Come on, man. Put Trent in there. Do you know what I mean? Because this whole defensively chat, Trent ain't gonna do no worse than what my man is doing.
100%.
Bro, he goes missing when you're conceding. You see when he went. There was a game before that.
He was playing everyone on side.
Yeah. But Trent's the problem, yeah. All right, and you know what? Big up Kobe Mainu as well, because you see when he gets the ball, that's a man that wants to turn and run at the opposition.
We thank God.
Sideways passing.
We thank God. Oh, we thank God.
And the thing is, yeah, when Kobe Mainu gets the ball, yeah, it's like even you as the viewer, you're like, you ain't losing this ball. He's gonna get fouled, or he's passing the ball.
He's gonna travel with it.
That's the sign of quality players. Yeah, when you have that feeling that when they get the ball, you have to foul them to take it off them. Yeah, because he's generally making the right decision. And even when he tries something fancy, he's trying it like close to the opposition box, where like,
you're meant to do.
You look at it and you think, unlucky. You know what I mean? Because you say unlucky because you're like, good idea. It just didn't come off here. You're not looking at it like, what the hell are you doing outside your own box? Yeah, like some of the stuff that Rice was doing, yeah, which almost cost goals, right? Like Kobe Mainu has been there looking like the most experienced midfielder, yet he has the least experience, yeah. Declan Rice, again, he's like this up and down in the same game. Yep. 1 minute is good, next minute is like, bruv, you're looking like you should be on the bench at West Ham, right? Bellingham, he gets the ball, he wants to marinate on the ball, do 25 turns, yeah.
Brother, he has no one to pass to.
Nah, but sometimes he's got passes to go, bro. I don't care if he's my player. Yeah, he's doing some foolishness on the ball at certain times. I've seen him do like 3 cutbacks on the wing. I was like, big man.
Hold on, but what
side?
yeah,
and stop.
What wing is he on? What wing is he on?
Sean, he was on the right wing. He was on the right wing. The only option was Kyle Walker. He said, "Nah, I'm spinning again."
The one I'm talking about, he was on the left wing, yeah, and he done like 20,000 turns, bro.
But then who's supposed to be on that left wing?
Trippier, who's always cutting in. That's another reason to do another cut, bro.
But here's the thing with Bellingham, yeah, is he's dying, yeah, because if you saw Bellingham when the first game, he was confident, he was playing well, but then it's like the England stench is just seeping in. It's like when players come to Chelsea, you know what I mean? They come to Chelsea, they look good for 5 minutes, and then
they put the shirt on,
they get Chelsea fired. You know what I mean? And then you're like, yo, you're just blending in, yeah. But for me, with Bellingham, the reason why I would never take him out of the team or take him off, and even this season, the whole season, yeah, even as he's going to give you something, right? 2 Classicos, he scored the winner in the 90th minute in both Classicos. It's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? Yeah, he has that big game clutchness that you just can't quantify. Yeah, so he has to be there. So fortunately, that means gunman, whatever, you know what I mean, want to do the gun celebration and all that, yeah, get out. Get him out of here and put a winger in. Build the team around Phil Foden. Get him out. Get out of here.
Get out of here, bro. That whole experience needs to be done. But
it's not just him, though. It's not just him, though. It's him and his brethren in the middle. They both need to get out of here, bro.
Yeah, yep. The thing is, I wonder, right? And you guys, you're going to answer really quick because I know you two, yeah? I wonder if you had a proper winger on the left and obviously you got a winger on the right, would Kane actually stay in the damn box?
No.
Because someone would be trying to cross.
Kane, I don't know, man. Because he's captain and he thinks he's the big dog, he feels like he can just do all this link-up play and do all this, you know what I mean, this nonsense that he believes in. Because when he played for Bayern this season, he wasn't really doing that. And when he dropped in, at least he had Sane and them man there running in behind it.
Yeah, because the fans shouted at him. The fans shouted at him because there was a period he went through a dry period. Fans, what the hell are you doing, midfield? Get yourself back.
Exactly. So he's got cooked there, and look at him, 42 goals. Yeah, do you get what I mean? Now you're coming to England, and you think you're like Firmino or Benzema. I don't know who he thinks he is. You're trying to do all this link-up striker business here. Yeah, big man.
You know the worst thing is he doesn't have the hunger to get back into the box. Once he's done his pass,
can he even do it though? I was watching, bro. I was watching it. Yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah, man, don't help me. I ain't game, bro.
No, but listen to this. Yeah, I was watching that game with my girl. She don't like football. Even her just looking at it, she was like, "What's wrong with Kane?" Even her, she could see that something was wrong with his brother, bro. He's not moving properly. You don't even have to have any kind of football, do you know what I mean? Familiarity, bro. You can see that something is wrong with this Donny, bro. Yeah, like he looked like he was playing with ankle weights on. Just what's gonna irritate me, yeah. You know what's gonna happen now? England get knocked out or whatever, yeah. What's gonna come out? Oh, he was carrying an injury.
Well, that's gonna bring me into my bit, bruv, because I need to talk about this.
Well, let me just get my water.
So, we've all talked about. I think we spent about 15 minutes on Gareth Southgate's plans. All these weird ass players are not playing that should be playing, and all the rest, right? And then it comes to we're clearly going to a penalty shootout. My man thinks this is the right time to hire all the IC3 boys. Not IC3 boys, because Palmer, you know what I mean? Granddad's from St. Kitts, his dad's
listen,
he's got enough.
If England, hold on. If England had lost that World Cup here, lost that game, right, due to Cole Palmer, this is the headline. Yeah, Cole Palmer of Caribbean heritage.
No, you don't know how bad. You know what you've just done? Because Sean said the same thing to me over the phone yesterday.
I'm telling you. I'm
They
telling
would
you.
have
Yeah?
dragged it out.
They would have drawn for him. Yeah? They would have had a picture of him and his dad, yeah, like hugging up, him and his granddad hugging up, yeah. You know what I mean? With a dartboard on it, bro. You know them ones there. Yeah? You know what these men are like, yeah. So yeah, no, carry on.
Bro. So as I see Kane coming off, I said, "Oh, that's weird," because
Penalty shootout.
Kane didn't come off the last game. Yeah, I know he had the little collision with Southgate, yeah, but that wasn't enough for him not to play on. I've seen him take hits, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, okay, Tony's on. Raw. Trent just get drawn on from nowhere.
5
You
minutes
haven't
ago.
needed him for all these games. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
whoop, he's out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can already tell from the subs who the penalty takers are. Right? The only one person that I was worried about, I said, if I see Kyle Walker take a penalty, I'm walking out this pub. My brother said it as well. My brother was beside me and said Kyle Walker's gonna miss if he takes one.
He would have definitely missed.
Right?
His Man City boy missed.
So I was sitting there. Cole Palmer comes, takes one. I said, okay. If I remember correctly, Saka was the second one.
Yeah.
Bellingham was the second one.
No, Bellingham was. I ain't gonna lie. Let's just put it out there. I knew Bellingham weren't missing. Mr. Aura, Mr. Ego on the match.
Occasion,
He
bro.
was nothing. Yeah.
Nah.
He walked. As he was walking to the penalty, I just looked at my brother and said, I don't know why we're watching. He's definitely scoring.
Yeah.
His ego would allow him to miss. That's why I said,
But he's got
The reason I believe in Bellingham was because he took a penalty at the Etihad as well, so he's been in high pressure, that pressure game. You know what I mean? So he's got experience of it.
Yeah.
And then you go to Saka. Saka, I was worried. I ain't gonna lie.
Saka, I was worried, right? But then a
worried
part of
what
me
else,
was like, I've seen these penalties during the season. He's still hurting over that Euro thing, right? The last one. So I said he's definitely gonna score. Boom. Bear in mind, Sommer's a good penalty saver. So it's a double stick shot this guy did. Not only was it just penalty kicks, and let me protect Foden and Kane, right? It was also this guy would save a Foden penalty.
Yeah.
100% he would have saved Foden's penalty. I've seen most of them. This guy would have saved.
Carry on.
Yeah. Then Saka done his thing. Then Tony came up, and I looked at my brother and said, all of you are going to panic, but he's really good at penalty. What are you talking about? I said, just watch. Brother, as the guy was walking up, my brother just nudged me like, yo, what's he doing? I said, don't worry. Put it in the corner. I'm not going to lie. When I see the goal,
done the right way, though.
I'm panicking. I'm not going to lie.
When I saw someone go the right way, I was like, ooh.
That's what I thought as well. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Right? I said, cool. Alexander Arnold comes up, yeah, and I'm just looking at
that one. Yeah, that one is the one I had the least nerves. When he came up, yeah, when he came up, I was like, nah, go with his technique. Like he would have to blaze it
that's
over.
the one I had the most nerves, and it's not because of him, right? Because
I
know
have the
technically
least
he's
nerves
good.
for that one.
The thing is, I know technically he's good. It's just the idea that you don't want to play this man in his position. You've done this experiment in midfield, and now all of a sudden he's ghost. You ain't seeing him anywhere. Right, he barely comes on for less minutes, and you put him on for a penalty. And I don't even think he played any minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how long he had on the pitch.
I think he had about 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes,
right? So I was worried for him because I was like, this man has all the IC3 players have been shafted, but I said you've been shafted the most because if you miss blood, this is going to be the story for the whole thing, right? When he banged it top bins, even I jumped up and celebrated. I ain't gonna lie to you. I only jumped up and celebrated because I see three brothers, not for England. Because I don't know what Southgate's doing.
Absolutely, bro. If
them
players weren't scoring, if them IC3 players were not taking them pens, my interest in that penalty shootout would have been a flat 0, big man. A flat 0. I was only happy for the man. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only thing I was happy for.
You knew what corner they were gonna get after.
Yeah, bro, because no one deserved that. You know what I mean? They would have been fried. All these reform man that are vexed that they didn't win the thing. Nah, taking him out, and them man.
Man of the
match,
match,
come on,
was Saka, if I remember correctly.
Rightfully
Did you man see a picture of him in the newspapers?
Nasty.
Did anyone see it? No. I saw in all the papers. I saw John Stones in there.
I was about.
I tell you that one.
Why was John Stones in the middle? Why was John Stones in the middle of the thing? it's as if they were fighting. You know, like they were going through the pictures and they were just seeing bare IC3s in there. Like, too brown. Ooh, this has got the most white people in it. Take this one.
I'm gonna add further. I'm gonna add
Huh?
further because I need to add this part because it's key. Yeah, these were the same newspapers that put Saka for playing 25 minutes of a game they lost to Iceland. They plastered him everywhere. Every single of these pictures had Saka everywhere. The day he wins man of the match, not one picture with him in there. Not even, you know, the little ones they normally put in the corner, like corn on the cob bread, like or something. Yeah,
bro.
They didn't even do that.
Dangling, yeah.
But basically, yeah, they didn't even do that. Nowhere to be seen.
Now imagine, imagine if Foden scored that goal. Now let's go into that universe where Foden is the one that scored that Saka goal, same way, also bagged the pen. Would he not be at the back with a crown on him?
Taking us to the promised land. It's coming home. Foden.
Yeah.
You know we would have seen all of that nonsense.
Listen, all right, cool. Let me see what I was going to say.
Oh, so you go.
You know, the only way that you would have seen him on that back page, if them man they had missed the penalty here, there would have been a caption. And the way the angle would have caught the angle of all of them man in here.
Lined up.
Yes. Failure. These man is them man.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah. And you know what? Yeah, another way. I'm going to take it a bit further. Yeah, I'm going nasty now. Yeah, as if it's not nasty enough. Yeah, but I'm going nastier than this now. Yeah, I think this guy does it on purpose for two reasons. Right? They're practicing the pens, and who knows? Maybe these guys are the ones that are most confident to take the pens. They're the best penalty takers, probably. But I think Southgate does this to insulate himself. Right?
Oh,
if England get knocked out due to the black players missing, what's going to happen after? They're going to get racially abused. Everyone's going to be talking about the racial abuse. Correct. They're getting racially abused, blah, 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 blah. Then he's going to come out and try to be Captain Save-A-Hole. Oh, yeah, you know, we should all stick together. This is not right. Everyone now forgets that you're the rubbish manager that's got this team out of here.
Stinking out the whole place.
Yeah? He is using these men as a human shield. He's literally using these men and that's what happened in the Euros. Most of the talk after was about Sancho and Rashford and them man there. Also, by the way, when I said Rashford should be in the squad, people called me crazy. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
To be honest, if Rashford was in that team, he ain't making it, bro. Because Foden's still gonna be there, and he ain't gonna take Foden.
I'm just talking about who should be playing. Yeah,
you're
for
me. Right.
I think for me personally, I think Rashford should be playing on that left wing. I know, he's been rubbish or whatever, but he will do much better than what we're seeing out there. At least he'll give you a moment. And international football, as we've seen, is moments. You need players that can do something out of nothing.
Sometimes, if you're France, you don't even need a moment. You haven't had that moment
yet. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. No, he's Southgate, man. And now semi-final.
Wait, can I just chuck something else in there? Yeah, There's a video going around. Trent talking to his boys. Right? His brother, sorry. I thought it was his boy. I didn't see their face.
That is his brother.
And he tried to cover his mouth, but he was like, "Oh yeah, he didn't want to take one."
Who do we think?
Oh, my whole money is on Foden, big man. My money is on Foden. I'm a hater. It's Foden. It's 100% Foden.
Even though he was already off the pitch.
Brother,
he walked off the pitch quickish. He got substituted after Kane. He got substituted quickly. And then all of a sudden I looked and I said, penalties, yeah? Someone saving their brand. And I remember I wanted to point out to you when I come to this spot.
I hear that, but I've got a different one.
I
think it's El Capitan.
You think it's Kane?
Because Kane is the main penalty taker for England, right? And Southgate, we know what he's like. He will keep him on. He will keep all his best penalty takers on there. Yeah? So I think Kane, that little injury or whatever, that was his little cop-out.
Boy.
Yeah.
I can see that as well.
I think he ducked the grind still. Ooh. I'm not saying this is a theory. You know what I mean?
Sean, who do you think it was? Because you're the final vote in this one, boy.
To be honest, I don't really give a damn, bro. That
Come on, man, just speculate.
Nah, come on, man. You have to add a name, man. Come on. Who did you think it was?
Pickford.
I didn't want to take a penalty.
I said to Pickford.
Nah, I'm joking.
Like, who did you say?
I said Pickford.
I don't know. I think maybe Foden, because I'm sure Kane will step up for a penalty, bro. Because I'd think more Foden than anything.
No, I hear
Just
that.
saying, boy, when the Premier League season starts and people start wondering why I'm not hyping this man up.
To be fair, like Man City do have a history of that. Not again to make it about Madrid again, but Haaland and De Bruyne are asked to come off before penalties. You know what I mean? So that team seems to have a history of foolishness. You know what I mean? People ducking the grind and that, and the left all the ice. Where was Declan Rice as well? I thought he would take a pen.
He used to take pens for West Ham. I don't know why he didn't step up. Luke Shaw takes pens for England when he's normally playing. Okay, fair enough. I don't even know why he was in this tournament, but
yeah, but to use Luke Shaw over the man that took them, I don't think there is.
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, just absolutely.
There is. I don't see it. I mean, look,
Cole,
yeah, but all right, look, Cole Palmer was always going to take a penalty.
Yeah,
100%.
Bruv, you seen
he's the best penalty taker. Oh, him and what's his name? Ivan Toney were probably the best.
The only man out of the 5 that I was worried about was Saka. Because Saka, I was just thinking, brother, please don't miss this penalty. You know what's gonna happen if you miss it, brother. Please don't miss this penalty, bro.
Them you let your country down chance are gonna be even nastier.
Oi.
They would have been even crazier this season.
As you said, everyone was turned up by the whole voting as well. Reform would have been on him.
I'm telling you, bro, they would have had something inside to come out. You see, this is why they shouldn't.
I'm not control the immigration.
You know what? You see, as we're talking about, you see what's gonna happen now, next game now, You see all the man there that have done well or they've come on and they've changed the game, they're gonna be back on the bench. And you're going to see the same old Kane, the same old Foden back in there.
I've said this to my family. I've said it to other England fans. They better not try and run that IC3 taking penalty nonsense against Holland.
No, you know what? They ain't going to get to that. They ain't getting to that. You man, let's not get into that. If he doesn't change that team now, you got to either play Anthony Gordon. I'd rather see Cole Palmer play number 10 than see Foden there, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
You can't. Kane against Van Dijk. Oh, behave yourself, bro.
This one, and you know what? You just said you just took the words out of my mouth. This is what I was going to say, because this is the reason why I think England are just buried in this game. Because I think the Netherlands, their attack apart from Gapco is dead, right? Gapco has been, you know what I mean, their biggest threat, right? But Allen Iverson up front, useless. Yeah, Xavi Simons, flat as to deceive.
Wait,
right? I don't even know who.
Is that Xerxes you're talking about?
No. Allen Iverson with the headband, man. Come on, man.
Oh, the pie! Oh, I started panicking because Xerxes the striker was hiding. I was like, nah, don't. What?
No. I'm talking about Depay.
Xerxes don't start though, does he?
No, I don't think he does. Yeah.
So I think their attack is kind of dead, right? Unfortunately, where the attack is good is where the worst defenders play. So it's a bit mad. But I just think England are just going to get nullified attack-wise because Van Dijk and De Vrij, they've been cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As a partnership, they're like some mountains here. Like, you know what I mean? Strength, they're fast. Like, you know what I mean? You're not just getting by them on a foolishness. And as you've said, Kane, we've seen, he's finished physically right now in this Euros, yeah. So I can see this. I can see England literally trying to play for a pen, and they're gonna get dunked on. It would be like Wergos to come on and just dunk on them on a corner. And I don't even trust England's defending on corners, especially with the aerial threat that the Netherlands have. They've got lower tall players, man.
Yeah, all right.
They have a lot of tall players.
You get 2 centre backs. You got,
and they got Ake as well playing.
Yeah.
Left back. Sometimes I think Van der Ven was he not playing? Came on playing left back.
He's in the squad.
But he comes on though and plays left back for Ake.
Yeah.
So that's another essentially a centre back, but he's rapid as well, so he can play left back, right? So you got 3 centre backs, yeah, and then Virgos, and then Gapco is not exactly a short player as well. Brother,
Holland are going to have a plan. They're going to have a good plan as well.
Even
and to be fair,
he comes up.
If we count Holland as a big team, well, Gareth Southgate doesn't beat big teams. So
yeah,
this is probably the end.
And in terms of, I think the aerial threat is a big issue, because Gahey's going to be back. He's not tall for a centre back.
John Stones,
Stones.
It's not really that good.
It's not really that physical, you know. And then you got fullbacks. Even if Konza plays,
Trippier. If they even throw on Luke Shaw, this is when he has to put on Gomez.
The far post cross dunking, that's going to happen in this game.
No. Don't go put on Gomez now. He can't save you. No.
Yeah, so I have zero faith in England. Even to be honest, I thought Switzerland were going to do it, but I was more like 60-40.
Switzerland one attacking enough.
This one, I'm going 70-30. This one for Netherlands. I really think England don't have anything for their defense.
Do you know what? Do you know my take on it is? I think England have got the players. They just ain't got the right manager. That is it. That's just my sums it up for me. That is it.
Yeah. So I think it's sayonara England boy on is it Wednesday. But let's move on to another game, and I'll put it in the title because I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm the only person that thinks this was a robbery, not a robbery, but the equaliser that Netherlands scored against Turkey. I think that was a stone cold foul. I am so confused, because let me describe. The ball is coming from the right hand side from the ground, Gapco is running behind their defender. Gapco kicks the defender's leg. Boots the defender's leg, for that leg to then boot the ball into the goal. And then you're telling me that's not a foul. I'm sorry, that is what? And it didn't even go to VAR. I don't get that one. And then you have the nerve to then say it's an own goal. I'm like, all right, so you can see that it's the defender that kicked this ball into the thing, But how did he kick it? Did he want to kick it? No, you got booted into kicking it, and then you're telling me that's not a foul. Nah, that. Man, I don't know, man. But people are not really making a fuss about it, so maybe I'm just being extra. But I don't know. I think that's a foul. I think that was a clear foul.
So what about the other one?
As you described it, that is a foul. But it's so weird how, as you said, no one made noise about it. They just said because I know a lot of times that we let a lot of things go because it's a contact sport. So that one, they're probably just thinking it's contact sport. He didn't have control over his foot or whatever. But anyone else on the pitch, I actually think that might be called as a foul.
All I'm saying is, if that happens the other way, defender to forward is a pen. They're pulling a pen for that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think that was a bit, and that was the equalizer as well. Yeah. And as soon as they scored, the momentum shifted. You know what I mean? Like Turkey were doing well. They should have even scored another one. You know what I mean? They had to be fair, they had 3 chances to equalize.
Turkey had. So do you know what? I actually really wanted to see Turkey versus England because I would have liked the idea of Turkey just kept attacking them.
Turkey. I think Turkey would have cooked England. You know, I think Turkey would have cooked England, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because like they got fast wingers. They got a player that can find 2 players that can find a pass in Çalhanoğlu and Güler. Yeah. And their set pieces, we saw what the set pieces were saying with the corners and
they were good at that.
It was crazy. Yeah, to me, they were the most entertaining team in this thing. Every game they played wasn't entertaining. Even the game they got battered 3-0 by Portugal was entertaining. Do you know what I mean? They were not involved in any boring games at all. 3-5-2 with Watkins and Tony up front.
Whose man's is this?
I mean, my thing, the maddest thing is, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, but who invited Bowen though? I don't know how Bowen, like, who's looked at this situation and thought, Bowen, man's dropped Saka.
Do you know what? There's a lot of questionable things in this team. Look at the back 3, bro.
Trippier stole strength. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Whose Menez is that?
And then who's the wing backs? Palmer and Bowen.
No, it's Watkins and Tony.
Brother, that team is an insane call.
You know, talking about that, did you see the Cucurella handball? What did you reckon of that one?
Not for me.
Too close.
It's too close, and his body, like he's not trying to get to the ball. He's not doing an action where he's like, do you know what I mean, or jumping. His hand is literally coming back towards his body, and as it's coming down, bang, it hits his hand. Man are doing freeze frames of the hand like this, yeah, and making out like he trying to say. You can even see the way his hand flops. Yeah, that he got hit.
My only comment to this is, I have spent the whole season. I know it's the Premier League, and the Premier League don't have great officials, clearly, because I've seen the standards in Europe has been so much better, right? I have seen that given all season. All season.
I
That's
hear
the
that.
only reason I want it given. Because I've seen it. This difference in
Listen, I've seen that even in La Liga that's been given, yeah, many times, yeah. But to me, it's still not a pen.
Whose man is this? Man said too close. Cucurella did it purposely. How? What?
How did he do it purposely?
Because
if he's too,
because
Cucurella was more than 6 feet away. See, here's the mad thing. Yeah, here's the mad thing. So here's the mad thing about what he's saying. Yeah,
go on.
These are the reasons they've given penalties in the Prem this season, bro. I just want continuity, bro.
Yes, but okay, I'm not saying about consistency. I'm talking about this penalty in isolation. Is this a pen? If you were the ref, you're a brand new ref, just put in here. Are you giving that pen?
My brother, I wouldn't give 90% of the handball pens that I've seen.
We're talking about this situation. This situation.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying this one and all the other ones I've seen that have been exactly the same. I'm not giving any of them. But what they've done, they've put it in my mind. These all have to be penalties now.
Listen, I hear what you're saying because I also have controversial opinions about pens here because, a handball for pens here because in my controversial take is it should only be a pen if it's going towards goal or you blocked it from going to another attacker. But you know what annoys me the most with the handballs is when the ball has been crossed in here, the ball is going for a goal kick. The defender jumps up, handballs it, pen, and it's like, but if he didn't handball it, what was going to happen? At least a foul, you can say you've stopped the player from carrying on or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of these handballs, it's like inconsequential, bro. It's like, brother, the ball is about to leave for a goal kick. You tapped it. Now it's a pen. Allow it.
He might be right on this one, though.
No. Absolutely.
Ain't that one of the refs that got paid from Man City, though? I'm just saying.
I hear that, but I can't see them trying to rob the host nation. Like, yeah, that's brazen, boy. That's a bit brazen, you know what I mean? This is against Germany, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Now, I was very surprised. Like I said, look, I don't think it's a handball, right?
Speaking of that game, though, the Spain coach kind of caught life, though.
Well, he caught big life
because taking off Yamal and Williams for the extra time.
Big life.
That could have backfired.
Big life, right? But the thing that granted him the gift of making that mistake is someone getting injured and a real midfielder coming onto the pitch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Pedri's injury coming on.
That's uncomfortable conversations where people ain't trying to hear that because first game of this Euros, Pedri had about 3 chances in the box, missed all of them. Yeah, but he done a couple of roulettes and flicks and that, so he's cute in it. Yeah, but Dani Olmo comes on, goal and an assist. Fabian Ruiz been the best midfielder in this whole tournament for me.
So cold, bro.
Wait, there was one
time watching him play football.
There's one turn, yeah. He sent I think
3 players to the shot
and Vert or whoever in the left back. I think 3 man, missing. Missing.
He sent them to kebabish down the road, bro. They were gone. Nah, bro.
What are we doing now? What are we doing now?
Hey! It's not for me to answer. I have arguments with him every morning. I'm good. You man,
Agendas. I'm not even entering the agendas, but it's all right. It's all right, but yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. I think the midfield is gonna be better for it with Dani Olmo instead of Pedri. You know?
100%.
I think they're gonna be better for it. I think they have more of a goal threat in there because Rodri does what Rodri does, and even Rodri's got a goal threat. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Fabian Ruiz is cooking. Do you know what I mean? So I think they're right, man. You know what I mean?
The only problem is they're coming against France and they're short.
This is it, man. They're coming up against 75 DMs. You know what I mean? So
I really wish Spain was playing England instead. That.
Woo!
That.
Bro, Nico Williams against Kyle Walker. And then Yamal against Trippier. Yeesh. Oh my god. There might be 3 pens. There might be 3 pens in the game.
And you know the look at this thing, you know Southgate will play them, Andy. You know it.
Oh, of course. Come on.
Yep.
He's not changing it. You change it when they're like 2-0 down. You know his common sense kicks in when they go down.
Yeah.
When they go down the game.
Again, I don't
brave.
Actually, I don't even want this pod to go on here, but the man conceded a goal and he knew straight away the 3 players who was coming onto the pitch to change the game. Right?
But that's what I'm saying. Yes,
Eze and someone else. That means you already knew who should have been playing.
Actually, yeah. That just reminds me. It's not even related to what you just said, but that reminds me of something I wanted to say. The way these men took these pens here, they've clearly been practicing for these pens. And I'm looking at them thinking, Southgate must be very confident with the pens thing. So he is on haram settings. He's playing for pens.
But look,
he must be thinking now, like, yo, if we go to pens,
I'm good.
Like he's playing for pens, this guy.
100%. Because look, if you look at it, yeah, he weren't making no substitutes until they went behind.
Yeah.
He's happy with the football. He's happy with the drab, ugly.
They're playing such a nasty game here because what if Switzerland scored that goal in the 90th minute?
Yeah.
And then you don't have time to find the equalizer. Yeah.
But they scored it pretty late as well, didn't they? They scored in the 70s.
It was late, but it was a bit of time.
If it was in the 8, yeah. And can someone explain to me why Saka has not done that move this whole time when he does it every day for Arsenal? Cut in and just shoot. I don't understand.
But your boy was asking for the ball, though, isn't it?
Hey, cut it back. Cut it back.
Holden was asking.
Oh,
Boom.
Them man there. And then what's the other quarterfinal? Is that all the quarterfinals? Turkey,
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Spain, Germany.
Oh yeah,
France, Portugal.
France, Portugal, bruv.
Oh my days. What a ball fest. Homelander boy, your goal.
Listen, there needs to be a stronger manager to decide to take this guy off. It's just I know, but what am I even? It's Martinez. He was never going to take him off. Martinez is there for vibes. Because here's me, yeah. If I'm Portugal and I've actually won a tournament, yeah, why do I hire Martinez, who had the Belgium squad and did nothing with them for so long? Why is that the manager I go for?
Yep.
I go for one of the Portuguese managers that's in the league that's doing something with their clubs. Benfica, Porto. You could ask one of them to come and do it. But you went to go get him, who failed at Belgium. You kind of deserve it, innit? And then Ronaldo, Homelander, has now said he's ready for the next World Cup.
No.
He said he thinks he'd be there for the next World Cup.
But you know what? Actually, you might be right there because he kept saying, "This is my last Euros." And I was, what do you mean?
He never said it was his last World Cup.
Huh? I said it's my last Euros. So
he kept saying Euros, brother. The first time I heard it, I said, "This man's going to the World Cup. He's not quitting."
And the funny thing with that clown, all he needs to do is just say, "Yo, start from the bench, 70 minutes, bring me on. Everybody's a bit more tired. I can try a thing." but his ego is too big to be a
And
bench
he's
man.
start big man.
Do you know what I mean? Man done a whole 120, 120 minutes crying for crosses in it.
And he's never going to. The thing is about the crosses, right? You're never going to beat the centre back outright because you don't have that leap anymore. And Ronaldo still got a leap.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a physical touch and the leap, you're not getting it. So you need this ball to be pinpoint to get into your head. And you have to hope it hits the right part of your head because if it hits here, it's just flying over. So he has to hit there. You have to make.
But when you missed the
Know
cash
your
money
players,
chance,
man.
I was like, I was like, my guy is finished.
Brother, he did everything right, you know.
Yeah, because the movement was
great.
decent. And then I was like, I was looking at it, I was thinking, I've seen this go many times. And boom, he boofed it over the thing. Yeah, I was like, you're finished.
I even told the people
you sir, are finished. Yeah, because
I said normally a younger Ronaldo flicks that. He doesn't even try and older Ronaldo, the statement was hitting it with power.
Ronaldo, the normal Ronaldo, yeah, he even gets 10 plus finishing when it comes to like quarterfinals and semis of things like what I mean. When he's important, his finishing goes up. Yeah, so for him to even miss that at that crucial time, that's when all the other things, I was like, you're just dead. But that one, I was like, you are finished now. I was like, yo, because this is baby food to you. Baby food.
So I said this on KG show yesterday morning. I said it's time to accept that Messi and Ronaldo are finished. Messi is struggling to score.
Why are you bringing Messi into the team?
No, because you know what it is.
You see what these fans do. You see what
I'm just following the internet vibes. I'm following Twitter, innit?
But
Twitter
Argentina still in their competition, though.
Yeah, but Messi hasn't scored a goal. So basically,
he's still in the competition, though.
Relax, Sean. I get
I'm only asking the question.
I get your
you know
point.
when the man's asking the question.
Yeah, relax. I get your point, but it's not quite the same level where it is now. It's not.
He missed the pen, though, didn't he? He missed the pen, didn't he?
Brother. The pen was terrible. So what it was here, Twitter put up.
You tried a Panenka.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh,
you know
Messi."
Messi do you know what? Yeah, I only know that because I got triggered. you know the word that gets me triggered, didn't it? You might know the word that gets me triggered. Yeah, when you mention Michael, Zinedine Zidane, yeah, when you mention Zizou, I get easily triggered. Yeah, because they put up a picture of Messi's pen that he missed, right? Because he tried a chip and he hit the bar and went over. Yeah, they put it up against the chip that Zidane done in the World Cup final that he scored, and they said, something about chips in important games. I'm like. This guy missed though, blood. Like, why are we putting this down? Anyway,
this is why I'm bringing up Messi, right? Just to finish up, this is why I'm bringing up Messi. So someone put up a stat saying, this is the first time Ronaldo and Messi have not scored in the group stages or blah, blah, blah. And then someone put right underneath, this is the first time for Ronaldo. Messi's done it in this. Like he started listing out bare trophy. And I was just like, so why are you bringing Ronaldo into Messi?
I'm not gonna lie, you're nasty for bringing Messi into this team in this pod, right? However, the only time I'll back you is that first of all, he missed the pen. He's been dead this whole tournament, yeah. Mm-hmm. But the Copa America as well shouldn't be put nowhere near the Euros, yeah, because, bro, them man finished group stages, yeah, and they're straight in the quarterfinals. 3 group stage games, bang, quarterfinals, right? Also, 90 minutes straight to pens. They ain't even playing the same rules. Yeah. Only in the final. Only in the final does after 90 minutes it's extra time. Quarterfinal, semi-final. Yeah, bro. I had the misfortune of tuning in to watch Brazil against Uruguay. Oh my days. That wasn't football that I watched it. That was
a fighting match, yeah?
That was rugby union or whatever they call it. Rugby league, rugby union, whatever it was, yeah. And they had an Argentinian ref. I was like, what kind of sorcery is this? I was like, it's in this guy's interest for someone's leg to get broke in this game. And he was on a mission for someone to get injured because he was just letting anything go. Nope. No quality in that game whatsoever. Yeah, it was dead. What am I taking? Because I tuned in there because I thought, let's see this Endrick. Lord have mercy. That was the worst game for me to tune into.
Bro, he passed the ball which was from horrific. The circle
back. I was like, this better be a bad day in the office, my guy, because you will never make it. You'll be cutting grass. You should be cutting the grass for the actual footballers.
No, Sean. So Sean, you know, some Barcelona accounts were quick to mention this guy's bad game. They put a clip
Bro.
and said this is the only pass he did accurate. Brother,
Kick
it
off.
was just a kick back to the midfielder.
Huh? He was getting clammed. He was getting clamped here. And then there was one time he had a good opportunity. I was like, all right, you're in a good position now. The brother left the ball behind him. I'm there like looking at the pitch, like, is the pitch a bit wobbly? I'm like, no, this is a carpet, blood. What is this, fam? What is this? He was, bro. This better be a day off, blood. Because, brother, if you bring this, the whistling you're going to get. They're gonna whistle you out of here, blood. You'll be playing for Real Betis in a couple of years, blood.
Boy, you know the saying,
Nobody
right?
can
He's
give
playing
it that
against
long.
us.
Yeah, blood. Brother, I was like, brother, that was horrific. Big man, I ain't trying to hear that, bro, because Yamal is cooking and he's 16. You know what I mean? Eh? Yamal is cooking, bro. This brother looked fugazi, blood. Fugazi. But like I said, it's only one game. I'm not gonna fully judge him on that anyway. We'll see. But what I saw there, I was like, big man. I was thinking of my guy Ada Goulet, but I was like, Goulet, your position is safe, big man. If this is the guy they're bringing, you're calm, brother. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Bruv, what I'm saying is, yeah, whatever Nunes has been doing, I want to see that emulated at Liverpool.
Big man, I'm sorry to break the news to you. He was rubbish. Yeah.
But
He
he's
missed
tournament,
it, bruv. Bruv,
He's
who
got
did
the
he score
goals
against?
for it.
Panama.
Brother, did
Bruv,
you
but
see?
if I
Did
tell-
you
if I-
watch him the whole of last season?
Bruv, if I tell you to point Panama to the map right now, you're going to struggle. Right? Yeah, this is the same Panama that I think Colombia just smoked 5-1 or something. Brother, he stunk against Brazil, and this ain't even like big boy Brazil.
You're a prick. Do you not see the way you took the hope out of his eyes, bro? I dare you to play Panama in the map. Shaw just went, yeah.
Nah, bro, no. Because
No. So I was moving something on my foot.
I've seen the clips. Yeah, I said, oh, Ross, or the goals. I'm like, all right, he's bagging goals, he's doing his thing. But I watched this game, and again, like I said, everyone is dead, including him, and he had chances as well. Because Argentina, Uruguay are the better team. Yeah, because the way Bielsa's got them playing, he's got them playing that Leeds high press madness. You know what I mean? They managed pressing people out of it, right?
Yeah.
So he was getting them chances in good areas as well. But he was just being Nunes in it, just rushing the shots and just rushing the attacks. And he got hooked off anyway before even the penalties came up. Yeah. So, but we'll see what he's saying against Colombia. It's going to be you know what I mean? That's going to be Diaz against Nunes in the next round. And then obviously Argentina's got the easier side, just playing what they're playing. I think they're playing Canada or something to get to the final.
Canada, yes.
It's absolutely joking. You know what I mean? They've got the England side of the draw, or what was supposed to be the easy side, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even though they went to penalties just to get through, so boy, you know, I would say that would be interesting. But after that experience, I have no interest to watch any of that.
It's too late.
Copa Americas. Bruv. It's too late. I remember staying up for that, yeah. But that was back in the day when you had Ronaldinho and Adriano and their mandate, you know what I mean? And you would feel good about staying up late, you know what I mean? Because you would see a madness. Yeah. This staying up late to watch Endrick leave the ball behind him and Nunes run into alleys, yeah. Like, nah, bruv. Nah. Yeah, so I'm all right. You know what I mean? I'm all right. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. What else we got?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to say, mate.
Yeah. All right. Before we go, who's going through? England, Netherlands?
Netherlands.
Sean?
Why? Man, dog, you just threw man on the spot there, boy. I want England to go through, yeah, but I don't see it, bruv. I don't see it.
Good answer.
Yep. Spain, Germany. No, Spain, France.
I need France to go through.
You need France to go through.
Yeah, man. I don't want Spain to win.
but you need. Yo, that's palsy still. I'll be honest. I don't know about that need business. I don't know why. That's a bit mad.
Pausing the need.
Yeah, a bit palsy, man.
Man said, why do you need another man to win?
Brother, the thing, you know what? If that's it, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. I don't even care, bro.
Why do you
Yeah,
need
man,
France? Why do you need France to go through?
Now I want France to win.
Curious.
I want
You want
France
France to win the whole thing?
Yeah. The
For
whole
what
thing.
reason?
I see 3 tracks in it.
Bruv.
Oh, is that the reason?
Literally, and I literally, when they won the last game, I said, "This is why I like France winning." Because I see my brothers dance in it. That's it.
Okay, that's
Simple as that.
You see your boys. All right.
Must
All right.
have made it worse, you know.
So
But
who do you see?
don't
Yeah.
care.
Who do you see winning it, Kuda? France and Spain. I think I don't know.
This one I have no idea. You know what? I'll just stick it out. I'll just stick my neck out there and say, I don't know, bro. I'm just keep changing my mind. Whatever. I'll say Spain.
Who is Spain's other attackers? I mean strikers, other than Morale.
Yeah, bro, they got no one, bro. They're gonna
They
bring on
got no one
Hostily,
after
blood.
that, mate.
Hostily is the backup, fam.
Hostily.
I mean, between Hostily and Morata, I don't even know who's backup. Who should be backing up who, blood? That's a Spider-Man meme, blood.
Yeah.
Like, yo. What are you saying? Spain, France.
Do you know what? I think I might go Spain. It's not like I'm saying that Spain are just gonna wash them, yeah. But I think
Better football, isn't it?
yeah, the way that they're playing, and like I said, with Nico Williams and Yamal there, yeah, it could be a bit of a problem still.
Yamal versus Hernandez is going to be a good battle, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good battle. The other
This is-
side,
I think it'll be
if he brings on Mendy, then I know that Deschamps is the ultimate terrorismo.
I'm taking my vote back.
Yeah, he's the ultimate terrorismo because Mendy is like he's locked down Yamal every time, but Mendy don't give you nothing going forward. Yeah,
Nothing.
But if he does that, yeah, then I know what he's on in it. I know, like, yeah, he's just on defending. You know what I mean? So yeah, boy, he is what he is. But yeah, man, guys, make sure you press that like, share the pod, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? Hit that bell for the notifications for when we stream, and we'll catch you again later. Peace.
Adios.